Hi everyone, my name is Lydia and this is what I wish they had taught me about econometrics and introduction. Today we're resuming with the law of iterated expectations, which should come after you've watched the CEF video. In the CEF video, we said that just like the Batcave is to Batman and the arc reactor is to Iron Man, the real power, or where everything draws power from, the law of iterated expectation, well, they're basically the Alfred and Jarvis of Batman and Iron Man, respectively. Just like Alfred, he's not flashy, but quietly keeps everything running smoothly. That's what the law of iterated expectations does for the CEF. So let's try and see how exactly that does it. Mathematically, we would be writing that the expectation of y is equal to the expectation of the conditional expectation of y on x. Okay. Let's say we want to find the average income of everyone in a country. There is two ways you could potentially compute that. You can do it directly by doing one big average of all the incomes. So getting back to our little scatter plot that we've been using, I could literally just take all of these points and find what the average is and get that number. There is another way though. You could first find the average income within each education group. So let's say that up until here, we've got everyone that's got up to level education 1. So we would take this entire group right here and find an average. Then we could take a second group and find the average here, and then we can take a third group and find the average here. In the end, we would take all of these averages and then find the averages of these averages by weighting how many people are in each group. Because as you can see, all of these little sets that I have, the number of observations may not exactly be the same. So if you weighted by how many people are in each group and did the averages of these average based on that, you would get exactly the same number as if you took this entire data set in here and found directly the average. And this is exactly what the law of iterated expectation says. It means that the overall average of y can be found by first taking the conditional averages, meaning the CEF, and then averaging those across the distribution of x. So let's write that down just as a reminder. So the overall average of y can be found by first taking the CEFs and then averaging those across the distribution of x. Now, in other words, basically you can do like a micro or a macro approach and nothing would change. Now, this rule, in a sense, underpins almost everything that we do in regression and causal inference. It tells us that we can actually decompose randomness. This is why you will see that when we make interpretations, we say that part of y's variation can be explained by x, and then the rest is noise. It's like saying, if you understand the averages within a group, you understand the population as a whole. This was the intuition behind the iterative law of expectations. In the next video, we'll see the proof of it.